This is just one of the overlooks from the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. The Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail is one of the bucket list items you have to hit at Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's only about 5 to 8 minutes outside of Gatlinburg, and part of the attraction is just the drive itself. It's about a 5.5 mile loop. It's all one way, and it is very narrow, so just be aware of that. But you'll see some bears, or have some opportunities to see some bears over here on this trail. In fact, one of the tips we got was these little clearings that you see as you're coming into it. Pay attention because you might spot a bear. You can see one. We got a little bit of a distance on this one. And then, of course, one of the popular stops is the waterfall trails. We stopped at Grotto Falls, and we're going to show you a little bit of that here and check out this bear that we saw on the way up to the waterfall itself. The hike on up to Grotto Falls is a must-do as well. And this is one of the waterfalls that you can walk behind at the national park. I mentioned earlier that one of the big treats to the Roaring Fork Motor Trail is the drive itself. But there are plenty of places to stop, pull over. One of the stops we really enjoyed allow the kids to get out, check out the rock formations, do a little bit of the climbing, and of course they gotta pose for these Instagram photos, as you know. But it's just beautiful there, and this is a section you'll want to take a little bit of time on. It'll be a real treat for the family. There are plenty of trails that branch right off of the Roaring Fork Motor Trail. We got to do a partial hike on this one and got up close to the streams. Just gorgeous. The Roaring Fork Motor Trail really picks up from here. This is where it really gets picturesque. There's some really cool stops along the way. In fact, we saw some wildlife running across the road, so do be careful of that. And then I highly recommend that you stop at, you'll see it designated as stop 15, but you can go and check out one of the caves that's right here along the way on this trail. try and get out on this trail early. That's when we saw the bears, if that's something that you're into. And I'd say that was about 9 a.m. So try to get an early start. But I think you can see why this is such a popular destination within the national park. If this video was helpful to you, give us a thumbs up down below. And more importantly, we would love it if you subscribed to our channel and came along with us on all of these adventures. And until next time, get out there and camp, travel, and explore.